It's Bubble.
I use the
What's
Guardian.
wrong with Bubble?
I use
Alright,
Guardian.
what's the next one?
The next one is, it has like 3 little crosses, and it says if you use it with High Tide, it critically heals 3 members.
It's a priority heal.
For 4 people, not for
Cover
1.
yourself and the least healthy group member with the suit. No, that's at least
No.
It's
you said like 4 crosses. Oh,
mending
Tempest
water,
Guard.
mending
Is it
wave, mending wave. If you are in high tide, mending wave critically heals.
Yes, that one. And then
Oh,
you
okay,
want,
that's it.
yeah, and then you want High Tide.
High Tide.
And now you should have 1 slot left, right?
Yeah, for like a supercharge or something.
Nope. We're going to put in the top triangle 3 times. Can't remember the name of it. Where your hands look like you're water bending.
Tsunami strikes.
There we go. Cause that heals. After every hit, it heals.
Tsunami.
See, my loadout's totally different.
Yeah, that's the loadout I use. Cause
my loadout.
It provides. Huh?
My loadout, I have.
I need to finish spell read.
The pool on the floor. I got Blessing of the Depths, Soothing Mist, Mending Wave, Tempest Guard, and then Tsunami Strikes.
Reason why I don't have the one that singles out the most injured group member is because Tsunami Strikes does that innately.
Oh yeah, that's
Whoever
true.
has the least health, it heals. If you
I
keep
could
doing the combos, it'll keep healing.
I could get rid of that one and put it on.
Run to my base and lock this build in.
Yeah, and I'll tell you the rotation when you are ready.
Oh shit, healing has a rotation.
Yes.
Well, yeah.
No, I don't mean like that. I mean, watch me go from like one side of the controller back and forth to the other, like playing high notes and low notes.
This motherfucker said. This motherfucker said. It has the rotation.
I just have to remember the last power on the right is the one that you tap melee 3 times.
Yeah, the one you tap melee 3 times is going to be your most used. Then it's going to be the squid thing, squid symbol. Yeah. That was going to be your second most used, next to Riptide and High Tide.
Mostly because some of them are gonna. Well, I'll look at that now, and I can probably see why. Yeah, because some of them are gonna be on cooldown.
Yeah, the ones that are gonna be on cooldown, it won't be shark friendly, and it won't.
So square, X, and triangle seem to be the least ones on cooldown, while. And I mean R2 triangle, not L2 triangle. Because R2 or L2 and X seem to be on cooldown more than, like I said, or L2 and circle and square seem to be on cooldown more than L2 square, L2X, and then R2 triangle.
The bubble's gonna be your rarely used.
You can clip 1 into 1, so
yeah, almost everything can be clipped just about. Almost.
That works. Alright, let's go rock something. Let's go. I'm saved in and...
Alright, I'll tell you.
Just remember, if you died, it's because I let you die. Maybe I wanted you to die.
I want to end up wanting to heal one of these damn things.
What's this man's name? Strange. You want to join us for an event? Can that man hear me? Also, Strange, Dr. Strange, he's on.
Yeah, but he's not legendary, so...
Oh. Yeah. Alright.
Only way he can run is if we ran, the event versions of whatever it is that...
Oh, that's what we doing.
What,
I know he ran some earlier. I don't know if he's on the run or he's just on to hang out.
The rotation you use would be little squid from L2 circle, and you clip into L2 triangle, riptide, then you use L2 circle again. That would be your standard healing, and you just go into R2 triangle repeatedly until L2 squares off cooldown along with L2 triangle. Repeat that. That's gonna be your standard, like,
so
just
L2
relaxing.
circle is like the max heal.
L2, what is L2 circle again? So I can remember correctly. Isn't it bubble?
Cause I'm thinking like hold on. Yeah.
Is bubble? Yeah, bubble will just be if when you're choosing at your will. It's up to you with bubble. The one that's going to be the burst one is going to be high tide, or the R2 circle.
Alright, so that's a protective
square.
for 3 groups, that's a protective for 3, and then summon grants you additional abilities at range while there.
Now, when stuff hits the fan and your moves are on, or say L2 circle,
That's the one I'm looking for, Tsunami
square.
Strength. That's the one that heals the most fatigued player in the group.
Yes, and every time you do a combo, it heals the most fatigued player next.
That's the one I need to know about. That's the oh shit, you're about to get one-shotted and pop, pop, pop.
That one,
it's gonna work faster than Circle is.
Yeah, because it's just a bubble and doesn't hit anybody, sadly. Your old crap moment people are about to drop is R2 square, which should be high tide, into L2X for the critically healing. Because of high tide, it'll critically heal 4 members.
Okay.
And then with that, you just go back into Shark Frenzy.
Let's see what happens.
Not Shark Frenzy, Jesus Christ. Yeah, R2 triangle. I don't remember the name because I have water in my a moth collection.
You know, I started my broadcast too, and ain't nobody watching my shit.
Cause your shit's gay. I got 6 people watching mine. I have 15 different questions between my bot, welcoming them and them conversing. Plus, I also have a chick on there with her boobs hanging out, so you know, it brings my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard.
Oh Lord.
That's why my stream is better than yours.
I knew that was coming from, I just didn't know how.
Bro, I didn't tell you. I told you I trolled fucking Tweet.
Did you?
Tweet be funny because like if Crims would have put it, it would have yielded an entirely different answer. This motherfucker posted a post. Alright, now that's how you set the mood. It's called Sex Pot. Cannabis strain designed specifically to make women orgasm.
What?
So I was like, yep, he found his cure to his problem, laughing my ass off. Prim's like, yo, you savage. I said, nah, you want to see savage? I said, next he gonna be playing the song by Sam Smith talking about stay with me. I was bugging.
That's fucked up.
You gonna get me? I kind of try to kill
and
somebody.
then I went and put the lyrics for him. He comes back like, you're an idiot. I said, not likely. You can't come back to that. Go sit your fucking non-orgasm ability ass down and go smoke another blunt.
Damn it, boy.
Have me rolling. Twink can't battle me when I be smoking. I be witty as shit when I'm high. I don't play that. That shit had me rolling when I read it.
So that's one thing I miss about your
Just like I told him, he's emotional. I'm not emotional. Yeah, you are. Bitch, you want to date a chick like Harley Quinn and you paint your hair fucking blue. How much more emo can that be?
That day I roasted him for doing that.
How much, like, really? I mean, to me, that's emo.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we were sitting there talking with Crims, like, I know you never have, and I'm sure he never has, and I never have. I've never tried to make a one-night stand a girlfriend. It's a one-night stand. No. That's a go-home.
Yeah, like I ain't never done that either.
Done was friends with benefits where me and this older Asian chick from college, and I didn't know she was older because she didn't look it. Not with the body she had and how she looked. I had no idea she was like 34. Didn't show that
Yeah.
at all, and for like the whole semester. Friends with benefit. Every time I try to study, that's exactly what house study would end
Yeah, he
and
was telling me
begin.
about that. Yeah, I remember that. That's not uncommon, though.
No, and we knew that we didn't want a dating relationship. One, because of our age, the age gap. It's like, nah, I ain't trying to introduce this. She's like, I feel
Shit,
you
my
in
best
mine.
friend lost his damn virginity to a chick that was like 42 years old.
Oh,
Broke
nice.
that. I said, I broke that bitch back. Well, probably did.
I'm sorry. It took like a second. Like, yeah, he fought like good. Oh wait, no, he meant literally.
Like, I wasn't there. I couldn't tell you.
My hip displacement now. But yeah, I was like, why? Someone told me, why did you ever try to date us? Nah, that wasn't on our minds at that time. We're just having fun.
That's not something that you date.
No,
You're not supposed to
but
date when you go home.
it was fun. I did have because I learned some new tricks that I use with my girlfriend now, and it's like Superman meets Kryptonite. They'll have him weaken the knees and the body. Sue Young taught me a lot. No, I'm playing this song, but it's not. That wasn't her name.
He said Sue Young talking a lot. Oh fuck.
So Young got that ling ling.
That yellow tail. Oh.
So Young. So Young.
Like her nickname, I used to call her Chung Lee because her thighs were so thick it didn't make sense. 228 tank. Shall I let him tank? I shall.
Some members of Task Force X to assist. Get the job done.
Mama, I'm home.
You know what? We have a 224 healer, so.
You're not gonna really notice too much.
You're not Staro's influence. I'm sorry, I thought you were like the others.
I will heal
Everyone
later.
look out! They're getting back up.
Oh, we better get murdered. I don't see the tank. Tank, where are you?
We ain't got a troll either.
That could only mean one thing.
I noticed.
We don't have all the bare essentials. It's a trap.
But yeah, we walked in here with 2 healers and 2 tanks.
That's their coding flaw that they really need to fix. The detective there.
Like, I know it's in the event, but I know they can. Yeah. Like, I know they can see that, or they can put that in there. Like, hey, something's not right.
Remember to clip those 2 powers together and keep popping them by themselves. As long as I'm out DPS and keeper, I'm good. Which we know it ain't happening.
No. Even though Rage is not that good unless I'm killing my back right now. But I didn't go the Rage for DPS thing, I went to it for my love tank.
Oh, we have a tank in hand. I just noticed.
Oh yeah, he's here, just I don't know
Well,
what
I've been
he's doing.
staying back because I didn't know if the fucking thing was running.
I know we have our differences, but we need
I
to
just
stop him.
was
Or
he
else
here?
Starro might
Yeah, he was right
really
there.
hurt.
He was just taking.
Stay alert. These
That way I can pull more damage. Risk and reward is greater to stand up on the edge and stand back.
Oh Christ. No Atlantean guards, don't do it.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
To research the armor you discovered.
I get more into it.
The Atlanteans are still weak. If we attack them now, stop the conversion.
Yeah, the dude dropped a supply drop on me and I hit for 30K for on a crit hit. I was like, I got to design my. You know, I gotta go to work tomorrow. I'm feeling off, man, to push my wig back.
I don't know.
That's one flaw about Raid that sometimes I have to do with higher content. I gotta put a shielding in and not supercharge because I be getting clapped getting that close to the boss.
Yeah, you get cracked a lot.
I'm tired of getting clapped.
Oh, get off of me. Bastard.
See, like now, what he just did, but I felt that.
Jeez, I didn't want to feel it.
Stop. There we go. Someone take a blue trinket out. I see you.
That's mine.
It's you. I said someone about to hit like a dump truck with this.
That's all over here.
I'll catch up. And don't worry. I keep my word.
Looks like a hit. I'm sorry, that's the highest damaging test in the game.
What, boo?
Yeah, the blue trinket, utility belt. That's something
I don't have
anybody's
utility.
blue belt.
I can't wait for Halloween because that's what I want to try to get.
Oh yeah, I don't blame you.
That and the summer trinket.
Yeah.
That's a good one to have until you get to Halloween.
I had one
workout with
boss
fucking
one, but
power
that
though. Might have to
Oh, I can't? Oh, wow.
switch
Well,
the rotation just a little bit to coincide with the cooldown.
I damage is about to fall off tremendously because I can't. I'm locked out of going back to melee.
You watch what I do back to melee.
Yeah, because I have a melee loadout and a range loadout, and I'm not trying to melee loadout them star use to get turned, but then to use my supercharge.
Oh, but you're in
and throw my
combat.
controller through the wall. Crap,
Right, you can't switch because you're in combat.
Yeah, and I thought I was out of combat, but apparently the game said, nah, family, you weren't. It's a bold-faced lie.
You got a repair bot?
No.
You don't have any bots?
None. Not on this show. I gave them all to my healers.
I don't have any either, otherwise I'll pop you a bot, because a bot will take you out of combat.
I got a repair
Oh no,
bot.
I'm out of combat. Just I switched in, and I have that long waiting cap time now.
Oh.
Yeah, it said I was in combat when I switched, and I wasn't.
Ah, and I do have a mainframe bot, but still. I get
My
what you're
damage
saying,
about to
so it wouldn't
fall
even
off
matter.
like crazy now.
Well, you don't need that eye. How does this motherfucker get transformed? And he right by it.
-7.
Really now.
I don't know what's Achilles doing. She just standing here.
Literally. Wow, our health comes close to Jesus every time. Oh, the tank is the god. Okay, that's why. That was going with it as well. I don't know. Sorry, please don't look at me.
She got knocked back. She was standing some shit.
I'm not good. All those are about to do is
Somebody moved in front of her.
It's probably the boss knocking her back.
It is.
Stop it, sorry. Really? It's so 6%. The moment I drop a six, you know what? Oh good, I'm not gonna be upset. I'm just gonna kill it. The best thing I can do right now.
Shit, come on.
Why is it hitting me? There's the tank. Stop it, I have stamina.
I don't care, I'll do it for now.
They can't even start only half dead.
That water with the blood looks like, reminds me of like, they do Red Tide.
Oh.
Look at that shit. Blends in pretty nice.
I'm at 30. Quick time.
Ain't nobody gonna hit the button on Aquaman? Your damage ain't gonna do nothing to you, dude.
That's what I saw him go to it and get knocked back. I said, okay, that wasn't supposed to be happening.
Oh, dude.
No, don't get him first.
I do like the fact that it is very light on power.
Yes.
It is so not power hungry at all.
Nope. Not. I love that. Stop it, you overgrown star, you. Did it teleport?
Poseidon, give me strength!
What a fool my brother is to believe you. This is why I should be king. With Staros stopped, we can focus on finding who is behind the attacks.
Pan my camera back in. That's one thing I love about this game too, is you can pan your camera in and out.
Yeah, that's cool as shit.
Oh, nice. You almost had me.
Staying close up.
Almost.
Almost.
Count.
Almost counts some horseshoes and hand grenades, motherfucker.
What?
Exactly. It does.
I know that reference came straight out of a country blues that in Tennessee.
That's the way it sounds.
Oh my god.
I haven't heard something like that since I was in North Carolina. Oh,
How come I can hear
North Kakalaki.
Nightmare better on the stream than I can in the fucking game?
holy Christ. Who's
Probably
high-pitched voice
gotta
is
turn
that?
me up.
Hi guys.
Strange, is that you?
Yeah, that's strange as ass.
Was his voice always that high?
Yeah. His
Yeah.
voice has
No.
always been that
What's his
high.
voice always that high?
No, he just started talking like that.
Okay. Oh boy,
His nuts were down, then they went back up, so he got that voice.
we're down. Alright. That's how that altercation went down.
Accidentally get that feet. It happens.
You know what also happened? How did the trip to Cancun sound?
Right now, because of the cartels killing Americans, I'm not going.
Hell
Exactly. No, you want to go.
That's how it sounds. It sounds very bloody.
It's blissful, I'm telling you. They kill you, you go straight to Jesus or Allah or Buddha or whoever.
That's where you plan on taking me?
Yeah. One-way trip.
What? We can always go to France. They never end slavery.
What?
People pick on America. You slaved me, man. You go to France, they never ended it.
Oh, that's a skill point right there, son.
I'm okay with you. You're okay.
Shit, he needs them. He doesn't have enough yet.
Which is funny because I out DPS'd him.
The Rage always out DPS water.
Not necessarily.
So,
The reason you were able to catch back up the way you did, no offense, is because I was forced to go range, and range is like trying to be crippled and run.
Technically, looking at the numbers there, the combat rating and skill points, Nightmare should have beat the fuck out of Keeper in DPS.
He should have.
you should have
He did
spanked
not.
him. You should have put that motherfucker in a diaper.
Nah.
Strange. Why do you sound familiar? What's your PSN name?
Let's see. Does he have a PSN? That's the question.
I would hope. Wait, is he on place? No, he's not on freaking PC.
he was thinking there's no other way. Like, oh wait a minute, that's right. They did merge the shit with PC.
It will pop up in a leak off. It will say PC next to his name, and it doesn't. I'm like, what's PS? He said he's not on PlayStation. He's not.
Hacks.
You said PAX?
I said hacks.
Your PSN name is Hacks?
No, I'm on PC. I hacked it so it doesn't say PC next to my name.
Okay, now I remember you. You sound like Zero. I'm sorry, you do not know who that is. There's another guy.
I know who Zero is.
Zero Sign?
Yeah.
Christ, you're... Okay, this is tripping me out because y'all sound exactly... I don't know if that's your voice changer or what. Y'all sound exactly...
That's his real voice.
No, but I don't remember him sounding like that. He sounds like
really?
Zero. Yes. Probably because it's been a long time since I've heard him actually say words. Even though I want... Wait, what is your PSN?
Nah, I don't think he sounds like Zero.
It's V-Hawk, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now it makes sense. I was like, you sound so familiar. I couldn't pinpoint it for the life of me. I was like, no, what's this man's name? Because I know, because I've watched some a stream of yours one time, and your voice was much deeper. So that's what I go off of. So I hear you in game, you didn't sound like yourself, or you don't sound like what I remember you sounded like.
Is that you that keep popping on and popping off of mine streams?
No.
Goddamn.
Nobody want to be on your stream. How many people you got?
Just one.
Just one. I got two. You got one extra. Every time I get into a raid, it seems to fill up with like 6 or 7, and then as soon as I'm out the raid, they leave.
Like,
they do.
This whole time, I've had one person just pop in, pop out, pop in, pop out.
I held a good 9 steady there.
You're used to that though.
But I had to talk a lot. I think that's what it is. They're not interested in gameplay. They just want to hear me talk.
Yeah, that's what it is. They want to hear us bullshit around.
They want me to tell them all about the powers and shit in the game.
Speaking of that, do you have anything else you want to run on that tune?
He done switched tunes.
I switched, right?
No, I know you switched. That's why I said that tune.
Oh, I still got the dailies to run on this shit.
You already did all the raids and alerts and stuff like that in the duo.
Yeah, but I'll still run the raid again. You need it, I'll run it. It's always about.
I don't need it on this tune at least.
Actually, I did run them all, didn't I? I'm like, look, I've done everything. Loot lot.
Yeah, you ran a few of them with me earlier.
Loot lot.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, I'll run shit.
I ran the 4-man.
Not even fucking tired yet, bro.
Yeah, we ran the 4-man.
Yeah.
I gotta straighten metal and shit in the morning.
You gotta do what?
When I get up in the morning, I gotta damn go outside and fucking clean aluminum and fucking
taking that shit down and selling it, huh?
Yeah, so I gotta sort out all of the stuff I gotta do. Fucking electric motors. I got putting barrels. I gotta put.
That sounds fun.
Okay.
Right? Sounds like a fucking finger torture day.
Okay. Finger torture hell.
Breaking them damn motors up, trying to get that little bit of copper. It's like buying a crab, and you know the little skinny part of the crab that's got the most meat in it. That's what it's like. But you got to figure out how you're gonna get in there and get it all.
Tomorrow when I go outside, I'll send you a picture of what I gotta deal with outside.
Oh, we're gonna get a picture of outside.
Oh, look at that!
I haven't seen outside in forever.
Oh, sorry.
You know you look out your window every once in a
He's
while.
he's
My
gonna send
window
us a
has fucking
picture.
limo tint on it, then it has cardboard over the limo tint, then it has a double line fucking heat insulated curtain
What
that
the
repels
hell?
heat. I live in Florida. My window gets to like 106 degrees of burning hell.
Nah, I
Never mind
look
that.
in there. My windows have heat resistant on them. I'm like a
You
little bit of
have
tint.
to.
If not, your room turns to a sauna even with the curtains to block
Right?
it.
Your air conditioner be like, what are you doing to me, fam? Why does it sound like that?
That's what happened. Like my AC, it would be hot in my room with the AC on through the house.
Yep.
I'm like, why? Then I go to my brother's room. It's cold. We found out why they took the tent off of my room before we got the house. But I'm glad we moved out of that now. No more. No.
Nope,
My
I've seen
tent
people
is
like
50
tinfoil
feet.
it. Like, nope, tinfoil's the worst you can do. That just reflects everything back to the glass. You're better off tinting it and then just taking cardboard and coating the tint with that, just so it has some heat barrier to absorb the temperature that tint's about to get to, because that tint gets hot as fuck. It's like taking a car down the road and fucking hitting, high RPM and getting that engine hood nice and hot. Same type of effect. Go touch that bitch and feel what it's like.
I'm
Shit, I have to feel in some type of way.
Jeez, yeah. I was like,
How you say switching to a healer? Alright.
Well, looking through, apparently somewhere, sometime, I purchased or they gave me the episode 1 through 5 pack. So I can run anything Gates or tier 4 and below.
I gave everybody that. That's part of PlayStation Plus. They added they added more to it.
Is there another PlayStation Plus pack?
There might be. Go look. You never know. They do add them. They do add them. They be adding Matter of fact, yeah, that one there I know they added it because I remember when they did the XP boosters for the starter pack. It gets you from 0 to 30 and then it lets you go all up to Gates.
That might be the one I got then.
I remember that, but there was one that they would give you for free. PlayStation Plus. Remember they got it for free where it would boost you to like 170 CR, I believe.
They did that one time.
Oh, okay.
That's the only one that I still need, and one day I'll just get it because I still need the. That part pissed me off. Crims kept telling me to come on that month too, and I'm like, nah, fuck that game. I'm playing some other shit right now.
Yeah,
I pretty much said it that way.
They gave you two characters to level to instantly boost to 170. That's when I started my female team Shadow. That's when that happened. I was like, to 170? You mean I can skip the BS and get skill points? I've never touched a day in my life.
Yep.
Super please.
Yep. I kicked myself in the ass. That's why I still got 354 fucking treasure chests left to get. Y'all got that for free. Well, I won't say you got it for free. Y'all basically they gave it to you guys for free as a test run in the game. But I am not spending $25 to get 1 feat in the game I don't have.
I don't blame you. Cause I had I think like 100 left. Cause there was like one day alone I just farmed Area 51. Like I waited for them. Like they respawn back after a certain time. You leave the area, then they fix that. That's all I do. I would hit the box, hit the barrels, leave the area, come back, hit the barrels, leave the area, come back, hit all those barrels. Did that for like 4 hours straight. Got up to like 200. I said, okay, this might work after I go back to sleep because this is boring. Then
That's usually when it's like that. I just run Gotham City Hospital, Riverfront, and Riverside Hotel. You can walk in there and pop the treasure chest, turn around, leave, walk into the next, and by the time you're done with the first 3, you just rinse and repeat. Yeah, it should take forever though.
Yeah, because Area 51 had like 9 or 10 barrels stashed at the top of one area. I just kept hitting. They would respond. I kept
Oh,
doing the
for
same
the
thing.
soda barrel?
For the healing barrel.
Oh no, I'm talking about for the
Explosives?
the treasure chests.
Oh, the treasure chest?
Yeah, if you wanted the soda barrel feat, you'd want to have to like work stupid hard. Area 51.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Third phase before the last boss. You stand on the bridge and just go back and forth to the roof of the bridge.
20 barrels right there that you just
go
in a cycle.
Takes like a half an hour to hit 1,000 barrels.
Oh, when I did it, they
you can even do that like after you're done with it.
Anymore.
After you're done with the whole alert, you just go back out and then go over there.
Yep.
That's like watching so many people come on the game like, yo, how in the fuck is you level 30 and you still haven't got your hit counter above 100 yet? I did that shit on the ship.
I did that by accident. I was trying to figure out how, when the little ads where I was trying to hit that wouldn't be killed, I just kept hitting it, and I got a news like, okay, I wanted this to go to 100 just to see if it could. I got a feat. I'm like, wait, what?
Yep. Yeah, there's things they changed in the game because when I started, my brother-in-law had me doing all kinds of crazy shit inside the ship. There's feats they took away because you had an ambush bug in there. He gave you a feat if you found them. There was a couple feats, and you also came out of the ship higher than level 3 too. You could come out like level 5 or level 6 because you could stay in there and actually farm out a whole suit. But you had to break everything. You had to break all the soda barrels, talk to him, and kill all the NPCs. And you basically, when you left, a feat will pop up on your screen because you had one whole whatever it is, just one whole suit. I don't remember what it was, but then they changed that. Then they went back and revamped the course of the natural storyline to the game. Oh, it's actually faster now to make a team than it used to be.
Yes. That's what I was doing with Supreme Guardian. Supreme Guardian.
I just can't make it anymore. We know why you make them, because you like bases.
Of course, dog. Of course. Plus, I wanted a tune I could switch. If I wanted to switch for damage reasons, to test something, I wanted a tune just for that. And that's why I made her.
What are we gonna run? What are we needing to run?
I just need to run Stinger Station on this tune.
Well, let's go.
Yep, I'm in the vault right now.
What are those? Those are stupid Atlantean marks.
I'm loot locked on marks of victory. How? I thought it was 300.
I don't know if I want to reset or not.
It's 200, not 300? Okay, didn't know that.
That'll leave me with 266 replay badges if I do that. But it is the 21st, and they about to drop my loyalty points on me.
I need my loyalty points. It feels like I've gone 5 years without my replay badges and loyalty points. I'm serious.
You don't use them?
I do. I haven't gotten them since like in a while. Like I've already paid my legendary and I still haven't gotten them.
You paid it for a year?
No, God no.
Month at a time?
Yeah.
And you paid this month and didn't get them the day you paid?
Yeah, I paid about I think last week.
Right, you didn't get your 500 a day you paid?
No, I didn't.
No.
Oh, y'all need to put in a ticket. Yeah, y'all got gypped.
How do you do that?
Every time, just go on the internet to their website and go into their support and put a ticket in.
Oh, okay.
Because Prince was saying the same thing, because he was like, man, I haven't got my legendary. It's been like almost a month.
If you haven't been on the game, let's see how I want to say this. If the game owed you 500 loyalty points from a previous month, which would have made it $10, or if it owed you a, how do I want to say it? If you paid your legendary and you got your loyalty points, but the second month you didn't pay your legendary, but you still got your loyalty points, which does happen, you won't get your loyalty points until next month. because they're gonna dock you for the month that they gave you to you on the house, hoping that, or with the assumption that you were gonna vamp or reinitiate your
Look at those noobs
your
with that
account
damn
for legendary, your subscription. So, that being said, think about the last time you were on the game that you were legendary. Did they give you loyalty points, and the next month you played and you were premium and they didn't give you loyalty points, or did you have no loyalty points, and then when you logged on, all of a sudden it's like, oh, I got loyalty points, but you shouldn't have had any because you know you spent it?
No, I did get, when I first came back, I had no loyalty points whatsoever.
Okay.
And I said the replay that I just saved up and never used like last, because I did 3 months. I paid for 3 months instead of 1 before I left this game, and it just accumulated. But then I spent them when I came back. Then
so on top of that, though, when you came back, you had no loyalty points, but you paid and you didn't get no loyalty. Yeah, you
didn't get nothing.
You need to tell them that the last time you logged in, you used all your loyalty points. You logged out with none, you logged in with none, you paid your legendary, and you still have not got none, and it's almost a new month. They give loyalty points and replay badges between the 1st and the 5th of the month, somewhere randomly in those 5 days, and between the 15th and the 20th in the middle of the month, and that's it. They don't give any more after that.
Yeah,
that's the 2 time frames.
I haven't got any yet either.
And it's just basically a 5-day window in case they screw up and not everybody gets in the system. It keeps sending them out, but the ones it has, it's just, you know, they won't go through. They just get denied. So yeah, you need to go put a ticket in.
Where do you gotta go for that again?
DCUniverseOnline.com. Then you gotta go to the top right hand corner. Where's it at? Top right, support. Then you gotta you have to create an account if you don't have one. Usually if you have a PC account for like PC DC, it works on there. Cause that's gonna be your identity to your PC character. They don't use a PSN ID or show it to anybody, but they use it to verify who all your accounts are. And then from there, you just select your game you want, DC Universe. It'll have a box at the top that'll ask you, like, how can we help you? I just tell it to fuck off, and then it'll bring up a thing that says ticket. Or but nah, you can't tell fuck off.
Yeah. You try.
Yeah, exactly. You can just go in there and type help. Yeah, if you go on there and you type help, it'll bring up so they changed it a little bit, a bunch of eyeballs. But yeah, they changed it, because you used to be able to click on that and then it would bring you into a different screen. Let me log in for a minute. Because we shouldn't be swapping over to Daybreak support like that. It's not the right support window. Alright, so then if you sign in, you should see a spot where it says
that was a 50.2 feet.
So they did move that. Alright, so this is the easy way to find it. I found it. Alright, so I just typed in, they give you the online list. It just says, is this character name allowed? Click on that. Then click on the right, how do I contact customer support? And then on this page, they hide their support. I'm telling you, they don't want people putting in tickets. They get overwhelmed. That's the only company I've ever seen that literally, and I'm not bullshitting you, they will hide their contact page to not let you put a fucking ticket in. They don't want to hear your BS. But click on contact support. You'll get logged in. Now I can't empathize this enough with their support system. And I'm saying this like to make your life easy with them and get down straight to the point. When you fill in a ticket with them, they really want you to put it in like this. Let's see, it would be nightmare from hell. We'll just use yours. They want you to put in exactly that character, your name, date. I mean, that's just how they like their tickets done. Time. Before date and time, because you're on PlayStation, put in PSN, put your ID for that, and then when you get all that done, hit your space bar one time, and then put in reason, just like that, and then type what you want behind it. That's proper etiquette to their ticket system. And then I'm being honest, don't be like rude to them, like per se nasty cursing, but be very firm with them. DC, I can let you in my account and you'll see, like, I've actually had them tell me no on shit, and I've had to go back and show them in their rules and regulation handbook that you just violated not only your own rules, but you also are violating the video game industry of rules. And if you'd like me to contact them, we can go ahead and have that discussion about the way they're handling some of the ticket requests for escalation. And like, they popped me on one like 13 times by the time I was done, and I ripped into them in the end. Like, I laid the book down on them, their whole rule setup and everything, and within 10 minutes the dude came into the Hall of Doom, he handed me my shit, and he said that was it. Well, we can't do it again. Like, the fuck you can't, bitch, I paid for that shit. That was real money. You want to watch me call my credit card company and file a reversal? Oh, we'll just, that was the whole thing. Oh, we'll deactivate your account. You won't do anything of the such. You'll be talking to a class action lawyer in a heartbeat. And it was all over a piece of gear that, their machine glitched because fucking MEPS came in. And I was in the machine buying something, and he came in and launched one of his, rampages of fucking spawning and all the Batmans and shit. We was on the PlayStation 3 at the time, and the game lagged, my screen locked up, and I was buying a piece of gear, and I was like, no, it better had not. My shit froze, I logged out, logged back in, and how I got fucking goddamn DPS gear, and I'm trying to buy Troll. Now what can you do with that piece that you just spent 80 marks on? Not a goddamn thing, but fucking pout and cry that you spent 80 marks on a piece of gear that these motherfuckers, we're not, it's not our responsibility. Yeah, it is. Your game froze up. Your GM came in and caused that chaos. You better give me my goddamn piece of gear. And they went and kept looking. They finally found the log file where it showed like my character had a discrepancy in the timestamp. Because it fucking froze up. Like, admit that that y'all have flaws. Like, they just, DC can be, it's a good game, but like I said, their customer support can be, like, not fun.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Pick a number.
I'm gonna queue us up for the event as well because
Queue up whatever.
I mostly just need the marks.
You all good?
Yeah.
Well, I'm with you, but I'm not really trying to level this character anymore.
Not when Death of Superman's coming next month or part 2.
Yeah, and she's maxed anyways. Even if I throw the new trinket and the weapon on this character, she's done. But she ain't gonna pass 235. Burke's the only one that'll go past her by one because he got the Omni face on, so he'll go 236. If not, maybe 237 because of the item level it is.
That reminds me, I wonder if I can... Let me go find this.
What's your cousin Explosive doing? He must have went to bed way past his bedtime. He goes to bed at 1:30 every day.
He said they were going on vacation.
His mom, dad.
Yeah, him, his mom, and dad.
Yeah, they're going probably to North Kakalaki down to Hilton Head or something like that. His mom and dad have. I think they got timeshares, honestly. I think that's what they do.
I think he said they were going to the beach.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they got like a couple different timeshares because they go to places like about 4 or 5 times a year. They go into Tennessee, they go to North Carolina. They go to North Carolina quite a bit, but 3 different towns there, I believe. At least 2 I know of. Because they go to one to shop and one's on the beach, and the one's not on the beach. Then they go to Tennessee. And then I think they go to one somewhere in South Carolina where they live. Or, no, they live in North Carolina, but they go into South Carolina. Because I brought up the whole idea, well, why don't you guys ever come down here into Florida just to go to the attractions and shit?
Yeah.
And he was like, one day I'll make it down. And it's like, yeah. I knew right at that moment that he was going with his mom and dad. Like, it's cool. Not like people on vacation with their parents and shit. But they go religiously every year, so I know they got some sort of timeshare. Or they could have had money. They could have bought a couple condos. Condos out there ain't cheap when you're buying them.
They got both.
Being the first.
We'll be on our best.
I mean, we got condos here that'll set you back like $100 million. What you want to buy? I'm talking one floor. What you want to buy?
Right. Two bedroom, 1 bath, small kitchen. How much is the rent? About $4 to $3 grand.
And when he says 1 bath, he means 1 bath. Only one bitch is getting in that shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, but it's beach property. No, it ain't, dog. Okay, I could give me a house and pay half that. I'm not trying.
We got billboards in my town, just like they probably do there. I know they used to, and they're definitely here. Fucking apartments, they're condos for rent on the beach, and it says like $4 grand a week. It's like, what the fuck? That's like Shaquille O'Neal telling everyone he's selling the house in Orlando for the low. He paid $3.9 million for it, and he's selling it for $28 million. Bitch, that ain't the low. The low is selling it for less than you bought it for.
I'm telling you, I don't know. How low can you go? About 28 million. Hold on.
And it's on a lake. A lake to nowhere. It's a big, massive lake, but it don't go nowhere.
Nothing but a mosquito hive, huh?
It doesn't tie into no other water sources at all.
Yeah, that's nothing but mosquitoes.
Like, yo, that's a ghetto beachfront property. That really does not make your house worth $28 million. It makes it worth $28 million less.
I will not allow your twisted obsession with
You
revenge
just got a bunch of words with sticks there.
If it is my life that you seek.
Yeah, it's a nice house. I ain't gonna lie, it is. He had it all customized and shit, but it ain't worth no 28 to me. I give him like, if I hit the lottery tomorrow, I give him like 10. 28 million, that bitch better have some kind of a goddamn guarantee that no matter where in life, I can always prove that it was your home originally. He's got his own fucking, that's the part that I liked about it. It has its own actual indoor professional NBA basketball court. It actually has bleachers and everything and authentic NBA goals. Like, yeah, that shit's decent. I don't know who's watching my stream. I wish they would tell you that on PlayStation. A little more in detail to what they don't tell you.
Oh no, I really don't tell you.
Only got one person watching, but
one person is one person.
yeah,
Whole night.
what time in the morning it is? 3 a.m. Not everybody can be famous like Ninja.
Right?
That man on average has what, over 300K people watching?
He makes $800,000 a month on Twitch. Just in Twitch. That has nothing to do with their sub paycheck that they hand him, or his royalties and everything else he gets. That's just his streaming paycheck. $800,000 a month. That's after taxes. That's what he gets.
Actually, Twitch doesn't take out taxes.
They just released. Well, I'm saying that's what he draws after taxes when he cashes it. He or however they do it. But that was what Twitch just released to TMZ. They had just reported it like not even about a week ago, and they sat there and were calculating between all this dude's subs alone, his subs in his marketplace, something they were talking about, some little hidden gems and shit that are in Twitch that only the high streamers can get into. You gotta have like a rating of like 50,000 plus to get into a hidden threshold, as they were saying. I don't know if it's true or not.
So,
but on top of that, 800K a month, he yields almost $1 million.
What it is,
And all he does is play Fortnite.
you get a portion of the sub revenue. So it's $5 for someone to subscribe to the channel, right?
No, I know all that.
Everybody, most
But I'm saying
everybody
he gets
gets 50% of that.
some kind of a hidden bonus, or maybe that's what it is. He gets a piggyback of some sort.
When you're a partner, as you reach certain thresholds of the amount of subs that you have, you can request Twitch to review your account to make that threshold go more into your favor. So rather than it being 50%, so you get 250, Twitch gets 250, you can request for it to go more into your favor to where you get 75% and they only get 25%. Because if you've got 100,000 subs, what's the loss Twitch is going to have?
Yeah, exactly.
What's the loss Twitch is going to have by giving you that revenue to 25? You know, them taking 25. If
they lose nothing.
Yeah, I mean, you're sitting here. You're the biggest name on Twitch right now with 100,000 subs. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and give you 75% of your revenue from your sub revenue. I mean,
this motherfucker's got 122,000 people watching him play Fortnite.
Yeah, 75% of $5 is what, just over $4?
Yeah.
Just under $4? Because 80% I think is $4. So yeah, just under $4. So you gain like $1 in your revenue per $5 sub. But that's provided that each sub is only a $5 sub. Starts $1 and $25 subscriptions, then you know obviously it boosts up. I did the math a while back, but we first started blowing up. He had 150 subscribers. It's all they were the $5 subs, was bringing him 450,000 a month. Yeah. And that's just in subscriptions. That doesn't count the bits. That doesn't count the donations that somebody gives to PayPal. That doesn't count anything extra that somebody might just throw his way. That's just subscriptions alone, not freaking 450,000 a month.
To the point where even like rappers and actors are watching his stuff. Like, I saw a story where Drake said, "I'll give you 10K right now if you win a match." And Drake watched his whole stream, watched him win, and he dropped that 10K donation in right after that. Then he dropped another 5K donation to see if he wanted to play with him. He said, "No, this is free." He said, "Nah, you earn this if you win the next game." And then won the next game.
That's what it was like when I did the math. It was for the year. For a year, if he maintained 150 subs for a year, it would have been 4.5 million for the year.
His intake right now, with what they give him on all his bonuses and his 800 grand that's after taxes, his yearly quota or yearly intake is $21 million. Which is about right, because that dude Paul Logan that a lot of people don't like because of the antic that he pulled over there in Japan, which was very degradable to the people that commit suicide. He kind of ha-ha'd it that he was making $18 million a year from YouTube.
Can't take much more of this.
I must try to stop
They put a sanction on his account. He can stream all he wants. He can't take no donations. Like, if you could do an underground transfer to him, they'd ban his account like that. Really? Violation of the TOS because he's on a They gave him a direct order on all that on this account because people were boycotting YouTube. They were unsubbing from him and moving their subs to new fucking people. Like what they didn't do, he lost like a million plus followers just because of his bullshit. Because people didn't agree in that view. You can't go on a stream and just stream and then turn around and do some shady shit. Because if you do that, you might as well take everything you're working for and just throw it out the fucking window. If you're gonna curse, you need to put it in your terms of service on the screen that when someone joins your stream, that hey, this is a explicit advisory. I like to say fuck a lot. Deal with it. If you don't mind, I don't mind. That's how I look at it. Shit. And there may be some drug references, or maybe sexual references, because it's not just me. My mic is broadcasted, and I turn it on so others are too, and there you go. If you're talking that way, they're hearing it. Fuck 'em. That's how I look at it. And I'd be the same way if I was a pro streamer. Which I thought about, but I don't know, it's not really me. I mean, I got the money to buy all the equipment to do everything. I can go blue screen or green screen the whole
I'd like
nine.
to grab like one of his fucking subscription months and just have it sent my way. You know?
Hell, I would just like to have 10% of his one subscription month. I don't even want the subs, just send me the money of what it's worth. That's like 30 grand.
Just break me off a piece.
That Kit Kat bar, right?
Exactly.
Shit, I need a new car.
And you know the main thing about it is the reason why people thought that it was a lot of a scam for him, because Fortnite, a few months back when they first released their little Twitch Prime pack.
Yeah.
That's when he gained all those subs, right? Well, a month. How? Because people turned around playing Fortnite, realized that they can get free shit for having Twitch Prime.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because Twitch Prime, even with like Terra,
they made false Amazon Prime accounts to get a Twitch Prime account, and then subbed to him because he was the number one guy, the Fortnite director.
Oh, he promoted it, so he basically brought them money.
So a lot of people turned around and said that all it was bots, because when the fake Amazon Prime accounts depleted, all of his subs depleted. Well, I won't say all, but all of those ones that were made based off, right?
Right.
Well, this past month, Twitch Prime released another Fortnite, Twitch Prime pack, right? And all of his subs skyrocketed again.
Right.
Because they all turn around, but like, we play Fortnite, we want the free loot, we're going to redo it, subscription right back to Ninja. So he was like 2 months ago when they turned around and they first did it. I mean, granted, those subs that he got and he still has, but the initial push for it that hit Twitch was when they dropped that Fortnite Twitch loot on the initial, like 2 months ago. And I mean, you can see all the different people that put in there, and he comes back and he goes talks to him and goes, wait. And then you look at like US, the Good Morning and all the other TV shows that he's been on, explaining like, look, I do this, I do that. And Twitch, when they send the money to him, they don't take it out of it. So he files his W-2, he files it as, a personal business, and he has to justify it, and he has to find a way to turn around and say, oh, yeah, I made $4 billion. How the fuck do I cover up my, $400,000 in debt that I'm going to be because I owe the IRS that much money now?
Right.
So he even said, like, he and his wife have already started pre-planning and they're putting money into charities and they're doing this and they're doing that, so they can negate some of that income that's not taxed because it's until the.
But they can't. They only can tax it one time. They can't keep taxing the same income over and over and over.
Yeah,
and
no,
over.
they can't do it. But like, a normal job, like if you go to Sears or Walmart or any other normal job and you file W-4, you're taxed each paycheck.
Well, yeah.
Twitch doesn't take taxes out each paycheck.
Right.
When they send it to your PayPal, they send whatever is in your revenue wallet. They send it to you based off of what their.
Yeah, but taxes owed to a state are owed once every 6 months, or you can get an exemption to have it done a year, and you can pull that form right off of PayPal and take care of your taxes at the end of the year, or you could set up a program where it automatically just does it once every 6 months. That's how that whole network works. I know that because that's how we do it for my business.
Well, I mean, here there's no state income tax, so I don't have to worry about that. Federal
right,
tax,
no, we don't have state income tax either. We just have regular tax. Sales tax.
Yeah. Well, we have sales and federal income, or no state income. We have sales tax.
See, they're stupid.
Income.
They should have registered their account like in another state as receiving the money for it, and then collecting it in another state. Then they wouldn't have to pay that income tax.
But
I'd have bought me a house in another state, established residency.
He still would have to do the federal tax, and that's what's going to nail him.
Well, yeah, you're always gonna. There's no getting around Fed.
Yeah,
they give it back.
They money.
The Fed wants
and
state money.
That's what's going to nail him, and that's why, like, if you look at those shows and they question, like, all those people, they're like, well, what do you know, how are you mitigating this? How are you taking, well, we've already, like, we already put so much per month away into this charity. We already do this. We already do that because we already know that come, this time next year when we have to file our fucking W-2s, we're gonna get hammered.
Fuck that. My money's going to a high interest bearing account. I'm paying a high interest bearing payment. You ain't touching my money. It's locked up in the fucking bank. Federal Reserve gets a cut of that. You want your taxes, go get it from that. That's how you shut them down on that one. You pay for a higher yield. But regular rate will yield you pennies, and the other one will yield you Benjamins. It will.
Here's the
you got
thing,
a lot
too.
of money put in it.
Here's the thing too. You can look at it like this. You went from say you were working a job where you're making anywhere between say 40 to 60 a year, right?
Yeah.
To now you're making 40 to 60 mil a year.
A year, yeah. They're gonna tax it every year. You're gonna pay on it.
Yeah. Now, if you still live like you were making that 40 to 60,000, and you take a lot of what you were, I won't say all of it, but you take a lot of it to mitigate your threshold, and you put it into charities and certain things.
I ain't put shit to a charity's hand.
You're not hurting yourself.
I'm paying my taxes. Fuck that. I'm not putting shit to charity.
But at the same time, like you said though, I mean, if you make 20, 30, 40 million, and you file your taxes, they turn around and say, oh well, you gotta pay us, say 100,000 in taxes.
That's why the actors hate it, because when they make like a $20 million paycheck, they pay like $6 million in taxes. It ain't cheap.
Yeah, but see, the problem is most of those people, most people in that industry, they live in that means. He wasn't living in that means until until stuff in Twitch and certain games turned around and said, hey, this guy's, he benefited from it. So if he's still, like, I won't say live within his $40,000 to $60,000 a year income completely, he can grow a little bit, and his family can grow, and grow a little bit within their means, and not have to worry about, oh crap, I pulled in $20 million from Twitch. Now when I go to the IRS can turn around and say, hey, I want 500,000 of that. You know, it's probably it's obviously going to be more than that, but as long as he doesn't spend all that money each month, and he doesn't, the family's not stupid with it, it ain't going to hurt him. He's not even going to notice it. Because at the end of the year, when he turns around and files his taxes, and he's got freaking 20 million in the bank, and they turn around and say, oh, well, I want this, that's the only time they're going to take that money from him for that 20 million. Next year, if he stays this way and he gets another 20 million, they're going to do it again. And he's got 40 million in the bank.
Oh yeah, they're always gonna. Well, yeah, they're always gonna tax money that they haven't got to touch.
So
that's just a given.
He doesn't have to give it to charity. He said that, you know, he said he does, but he doesn't have to. There's no.
I refuse to because 99% of them charities is fake. Take his goddamn charities to church. The Lord is starving. The Lord needs your money. Next thing you know, this motherfucker got a Bentley sitting outside. Like, damn, he needed one of them too.
Right.
He needed a 12,982 square foot house and an Olympic-sized swimming pool.
Yeah.
On an island in the Pacific.
That's the one that gets me. Is like you said, the minister that is running around saying, give to charity for this and give to charity, and then when you do,
supply jump on
now cancer patients and shit, or autism and those type, yeah. All of it's the doves, yeah, I'm gonna donate to it. But none of this fucking piddly. Oh, we think we're a donation, like the Wounded Warriors. That one was sad because they drawn in so much money and then stole from all them veterans. They should have hung them people.
They really should.
They got like $400 million and then they helped like 6 people and tried to keep the money pretty much. Oh no, we were just letting it build up before we did more. We had great ideas. How much more did you need?
We needed at least 6. I gotta buy a new house.
They're out there, go buy you one then.
We must go.
Wait, you're North Kakalaki redneck. Y'all motherfuckers don't live in houses, you live in trailers.
Hey.
The other day they be having a trailer with like all this land. I see him on that old tow truck show that used to be over there, Lizard Lick Towing. If that ain't fucking a North Kakalaki name right there, Lizard Lick Towing.
Hey, motherfucker. Lizard Lick, North Carolina is fucking like 4.5 hours away from me. It's on the other side of Raleigh.
If you could, yeah, exactly. And if you could live there, you would.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that don't mean anything.
He'd be like dude on TV trying to be the mayor of a town of like 800 people. Getting beat out by these little high-tech politicians. That white dude that was somebody tried to tow his car because he was so butthurt because he lost the election. And knew he was going to, even though he tried to run.
You won't catch me a lot. Oh no.
That one had Ric Flair was on that one too. They had dinner with him. He was his bodyguard for
yeah,
a
they
day.
were his bodyguards. They were his bodyguards.
Thank you all, thank you. Good.
Going to bed?
Yeah, I gotta
Say it's 3 a.m. It's well past your bedtime.
2 a.m. when I go to sleep. I'm so hyped, not hyped.
I gotta
I'm
get some
a
more
week,
marks
which I
up
hate.
so I can get my what is it?
I don't know,
My 207 head.
There you go.
My 207 shoulders.
Building my marks back up now.
I'm at 60, so I can probably get my shoulders pretty quick. I just gotta run all this bullshit tomorrow.
The Staro spores are consuming almost
Oh, the
everything that
Staro
they
stuff. Go ahead
They
and get
seem
it
to
all. So
require constant
Fucking
fuel that is derived.
Quicklime has
watching the
proven to be an
replay to this
interesting and
rerun of the
effective
fucking
compound
Golden
since
State
there's more
Warrior
work to be done on the hatcheries
Houston
that the
game.
Atlanteans brought in and the
Houston
controlled
sucked
citizens
ass.
transported further into Central City.
alright, well, I'm cutting the stream off, and I'm getting out of here.
Destruction
Don't
He
get
ain't got
shot.
no
The hell no. I know you keep